Still undecided what we're doing for the intro, but welcome back to Bet with the Boys.
Hello.
Welcome back, guys. Friday, March 31st. We got day 2 of the MLB. We also got a full slate of the NBA today, but we only have one pick in that. Unfortunately, it was a tougher day.
Yeah. Guys, please like and subscribe to these videos. Me and Aaron are on Willie. About to head off to work here, so going to make a quick video. But to recap yesterday, we had a great day to open baseball. Opening day, always a fun time. We went 3-1. And a new thing that we're going to be doing throughout baseball season, since we have a lot of underdog of the days, we're going to keep up with the units. So we're plus 2.22 units. We did catch that plus 140 bet yesterday, which was the White Sox beating the Astros. And then we had the Braves.
Of the day. The underdog of the day. We're 1-0.
Yep.
Thank you.
It was nice. And then we had the Braves going over team total runs 2.5 throughout the first 5. They cashed that easily. And then we had the Toronto Blue Jays beating
Red Sox.
Red Sox.
Anyway, Toronto won. That was a crazy game. They were up 8-7 in the 8th, and then the other team scored 2 runs and made it 9-8. And I was like, man, we lost this.
I can't even remember who it was.
Then they came back and won 10-9. So
it was the
Cardinals.
Red Sox.
Cardinals.
It was the Cardinals. That's
right. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right.
Take that. And I just woke up.
So anyway, yes, 3-1 yesterday, and we got 3 more picks today.
Guys,
I want to say something about the guy at work who faded us on the Astros game.
I'm
That's
guessing.
all I had to say.
I'm guessing it was
knows?
Ziegler. Hey, can y'all not hear me at all?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, okay. Just choosing to ignore me. I'm guessing Ziegler chose the Astros.
Yep.
And I wasn't even at work. I know that.
Yeah,
he did.
Dang. A lot of people were on that. That's why we took it, guys. It's just line reading for us on those. So.
Yep, he apologized. It's all good.
We all
said, I'm so sorry. And I said, that'll teach you not to bet with the boys.
All right.
Not to not bet with the boys.
Pick number 1, guys. We got LeBron James. 26.5 points. A lot of interrupting me today, but we're just gonna keep going through it. Keep powering through.
Taking LeBron James under 26.5 total points on FanDuel, minus 115 odds, 8-10 game. This is the game of the century. LeBron James is adding to the scoring record every day he plays, pushing the scoring record farther and farther out of reach for other players that come in the future to play against these standards that LeBron has placed.
That's correct.
But he's going under today.
Eric, I think you had some analysis on that one.
Yeah, I had a lot to say before he said a bunch of nothing. LeBron under 26.5 on FanDuel. They got a boost on DraftKings for him to go 25-plus points. If you were aware yesterday, the 2 boosts did hit. We usually don't take the boost, but I did like Shohei yesterday to get a hit, and then Jaylen Brown to go 25 points. I thought that game would be more competitive between the Bucks and the Celtics. It's a good thing we ultimately decided to lay off because it was not the game we expected. But today we are back at fading the boost after they gave away free money pretty much yesterday. So LeBron under 26.5. I like this bet a lot against the Timberwolves, who are actually favored to win today. So I don't know what's up with that, but we'll see. I don't want to touch that game. There's a lot of injuries.
Yeah, I agree. And guys, just a quick note on baseball as well. Take a look at so I threw out a lean yesterday in that Max Scherzer game for them to go over 6.5. Without the infield shift being allowed and the pitch clock, I think you guys should take a look at some of these great pitching matchups with low totals and just kind of decide for yourself what you think, because a lot of the public are going to go under in those games. So just kind of take a look at those.
Yeah, it was Sandy Alcantara for the Marlins pitching against the Mets, Max Scherzer. That game ended up going over, and I was mad that I didn't take that after you called it. So.
Yeah. And then pick number 2, guys, we have the Padres team total over 2.5 throughout the first 5 innings, plus 100 on DraftKings, 9:40 p.m. game. And for some reason, the sports books we use, DraftKings is the only way to get these team total over throughout the first 5. So
right now, I'm not sure if the lines will pop up later or not, but the Padres struggled yesterday and today. The best way to fade Kyle Freeman, I think, in my opinion, is the first 5 team total over 2.5. They lost yesterday 7-2. It was a bit of a surprise, but it was raining like crazy in San Diego. Today, it's supposed to be 57 degrees with 11-mile-an-hour wind. It's kind of going toward left field and kind of pushing out, not directly out. But I think that will play a factor today. And then Kyle Freeman hasn't been himself since 2018. This lineup for the Padres is overwhelming, to say the least. And I think they're going to give Kyle Freeman for the Rockies all he can take today. So,
yeah, I agree. And then last pick, taking another pitcher to get hurt. We got Merrill Kelly, over 4.5 hits allowed, minus 149 on Caesars, 10:10 p.m. game.
Yeah, looking to gain 1.5 units today. Merrill Kelly's going up against the Dodgers, who he's not fared well against in his career. Only 2 times. I think he played him like 7 times last year. He was 5-2 to this line on our side, going over 4.5 hits. It is juiced a little bit, but I still like it. I was able to lock it in at minus 143. I mean, it didn't change much, so I still wanted to include it today at minus 149. I think this is just too good of a bet to pass up. And as long as the Dodgers aren't just smacking homers, they could get 4 hits, 4 homers on them and get pulled. That would be a tough way to lose. I think that they can get in some base hits though, and get them over this hit. It's allowed.
Yeah, I agree. You want to do the recap?
Yeah, we have LeBron James going under 26.5 total points. We have the Padres team total in the first 5 innings going over 2.5. And then we have Merrill Kelly over 4.5 hits allowed.
Yep. I do have a lean, actually, I want to throw out, but I also want to say check back in the comments just in case we do add a play today. But my lean, and it's a lean because last game we actually bet it and it hit. So I hate going back to the well twice on one thing, but it's for the Trailblazers to go under 108.5. They're running it back tonight against the Kings where they scored 80 points last game. The total was 210.5. Now it's 108.5. And I don't see any world where the Portland Trailblazers can score this. They're just struggling so much with a limited rotation right now with Dame and all those dudes out for the season due to rest management, I guess, because they're not going to make the playoffs. So there's no world I see them going over 108.5 tonight. But there's no money on it for me. Just a lean, do your own research, and it's not an official pick.
Yep. I like it.
All right. Bet responsibly. Always bet with the boys. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Adios.
See you guys later.